So, Fidelity just came out with their 2026 State of Retirement Planning. Lots of interesting stuff in here, guys. Lots of interesting stats. First of all, how are you guys feeling? How are you feeling on how prepared you are for retirement in 2026? You could be a long way away. It could be next week is your retirement date. Let us all know how you feeling. So here's a bunch of stats for you from this and some very eye-opening information. 1 in 3 aren't sure when they'll retire or if they'll retire at all. 1 in 3. That's a humongous, dare I say humongous stat, guys. 1 in 3 aren't even sure if they're going to retire at all. Number 2, 72% expect to retire on their own terms. Okay, maybe that's a little contradictory to the first stat, but that's the thing though about retiring on your own terms. All it takes is one big health event for you to not be able to retire on your own terms, right? You could be forced to retire. What happens if you're in a layoff? That happened to me back in my music industry career. I thought I was set, man. I had great reviews. I had great performance reviews, all that good stuff. I was getting promotions. All of a sudden, one day it came down, boom. We are eliminating the West Coast version of the department that you are working in. So there was no more department for me to work in. You never know, guys. You never know. Now, they surveyed pretty much everyone, Gen Z, millennials, Gen X, and boomers in this survey. What they came up with is what's called the new retirement playbook. Some of these things you'll know that I've been talking about for years now. What have I called it for years? It's the new retirement. It's not your parents' retirement, especially your grandparents' retirement, where, they could retire at 65 and let's say back 50 years ago, life expectancy wasn't as long as it is today. Man, last couple of videos, I am talking like I'm going through puberty again. I don't know what's going on. Forgive me. So this is the new retirement now, guys. It's the new retirement. So what are they talking about when they talk about the new retirement playbook? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different options here. 7 in 10 said they would consider an alternative to traditional retirement. What does that mean? Working part-time in retirement. 7 out of 10 people said that. 70%. Number 2 of the new retirement playbook, they want to pursue a different career path. Okay? They could be done with something they did for 30 years, and in retirement, they're not going to sit around. They're not going to be watching Scooby-Doo all day long. They're going to be considering a different career path. Okay, now if you're going to be doing that full-time, yeah, you're not retired. But if you're going to be doing it like, part-time work, yeah, you're still retired. Number 3 out of 6, they will consider consulting or part-time work in the same field that they retired from. Why not? Guys, it's your retirement. Why not? And especially if you are on a moderate income retirement, like what this channel is all about, why not? Hey, for those of you who see me for the first time, my name is Duane, and this is a channel for moderate income retirement. If you think I'd like that, like the video and think about subscribing as well. And if you really like it, down here are 2 more ways to support this channel. Number 4 of the new retirement playbook, they might open their own business. Why not? If you're already set for retirement monetarily, and you're not if they're on all these crazy upfront costs to set up your own business, why not, man? Why not make a go at it? If it's something you always dreamed about, why not try it? Now, if you're going to, if it costs you $100,000 just to get going, maybe not. Okay, unless you're a multi-billionaire. But why not? There's so many online things you can do now. Look at YouTube, man. YouTube costs nothing to start. 0. And look, it could take you all over the globe. It has with my channel, so you could do that as well. Number 5, gig work, /side hustle. Okay, that's just kind of like part-time work. Another term for part-time work. You are working at a side hustle. You're working at a hobby that may eventually pay you. And number 6 in the new retirement playbook, a lot of people are thinking about going back to school. Okay, hey, you're never too old to stop learning, right? Why not? Why not? Even if you're not going back to school to start another career, hey, there could be something you always want, especially those of you living in college towns. A lot of states, you can go to college courses for free if you are above a certain age, which usually is seniors, right? Why not? So the problem that a lot of people are having, though, in this what's called the new retirement now, or let's just say the last 10 years of retirement, okay? They are having problems saving. Why? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different competing savings opportunities. This is why they're having problems with this. Number 1 of the competing savings opportunity, the rising cost of living. Oh yeah, that's a big one, right? That is a big, dare I say, huge one. Number 2, saving for a home. Absolutely. When you're young, I mean, it's, you get married, you have kids, you buy a home. For a lot of people, that's how it starts. So if you've been saving all your money to put a down payment on a house, it can be tough at times to save for retirement, right? Until you're a little bit older. I get it. Number 3, lifestyle expenses are stopping them from saving for retirement. What is that? Big one, travel. Okay, I don't get this one at all. Yes, go on a nice vacation once a year, but do you have to do it 3 or 4 times a year so you can't save for retirement? No, you got your priorities wrong there. Yes, go out and have fun, but you got to still save for retirement at the same time. Number 4, emergency savings. Okay, understand this one. Yes, you want to have at least around 6 months of emergency. Dude, what is the deal, man? I'm going through puberty. I'm telling you. Again, you want to have at least 6 months of emergency savings, right? So that might be a good idea to start before you start going heavily into retirement savings. I get it. Number 5, supporting family members. Okay, this one, unless they are your own kids, and let's say they are college age or below, I don't get this at all. Sure, help them out every once in a while. If say, if your parents are older and they didn't save well for retirement, they're having trouble with their health. Okay, yes, that's another one. Along with the college age and under kids, elderly parents that can't care for themselves or pay for care for themselves. I get that one, but outside of that, yeah. And the last one for competing savings priorities, paying off student/personal loan debt. Okay, student loans, yeah, I get it. Personal loans, I get it. But guys, a lot of people, as is well known, you treat your credit card like it's like there's just no stopping you. There's always a huge balance, right? Student loan debt, I get. But you know what? As the years go by, the opportunities for people that they get with a college degree has been steadily declining, right? You look at all the startups that go out there, people without college degrees, right? Now with AI coming up, is a college degree really going to be worth as much as it was, say, 20 years ago? I don't know. Yeah, that's a tough one, all that loan. Okay, here's some more stats for you. What are the top retirement income sources? In other words, where do retirees get most of their income? What is the source for that? 45% get it from their retirement income from workplace plans. Okay, like a workplace 401k. That's where I don't get most of my income there. I get most of my income from the YouTube channel, but I do get some of my cash out of my investments, okay? 44%, their top retirement income source is Social Security. Okay, I get that. I haven't reached that point yet, probably later this year or at the latest next year. Yeah, I get it. So that's almost the same. Workplace plans 45%, Social Security 44%. And 20, now this kind of surprised me. I thought this would be lower. 26% of people still get a pension. That's where they get the majority of their retirement income. Not bad. I was thinking it might be 15%. As everyone knows, pensions have been going down. for 30 years, 40 years, let's say. So that was surprising to me. Here's a couple more stats for you. 74% have a plan to reach their retirement goals. That's good. Got to have a plan. If you don't have a plan and there's no retirement goals and you're, say, 48, you're in a bad spot. At least have a plan, guys. Now, will you reach those goals? Maybe, maybe not, but at least you're trying, right? At least you'll have something saved up. And finally, how confident in retiring are the different generations in when and how they want to retire? Gen X, 75% confident they'll be able to do that, retire when and how they want. Millennials, 78% think they'll be able to do that. Gen X, only 63% are confident they'll be able to retire when and how they want. And boomers, 68%. Okay, well, you think most of the boomers are retired by now. I thought that number might be a little bit higher. But yeah, depending on the generation, it's a big difference as far as are they confident when and how they're going to retire. So there you go, guys. Fidelity's 2026 State of Retirement Planning Survey. The latest info just for you. And as always, from the lovely high desert, where it is mid-April, it's going to get up to 76 today. We got this.